Okay, we're going to continue in our textbook at the bottom of page 315. All right, we'll continue with the abbreviation BC. The abbreviation BC, which stands before Christ, is used for dates before the Christian era. Give me 1 minute here. Okay, the abbreviation BC, which stands for before Christ, is used for dates before the Christian era. It follows either a specific year number or the name of the century. So now you know that BC goes afterwards. It doesn't go before the date or the century. Example, Homer's epic poem, the Iliad, was probably composed between 800 and 700 BC. The poem describes battles that probably occurred around the 12th century BC. All right, on page 316. In regular text, spell out the names of months and days, whether they appear alone or in dates. Both types of names may be abbreviated in tables, notes, and bibliographies. In a text, please join us on Thursday, March the 21st, to celebrate Grandma and Grandpa's anniversary. Here, because in a text, you have to spell it out. If you were to abbreviate Thursday in March, you would abbreviate capital Thursday, capital THURS period, and March would be capital MAR period. Abbreviate the designations for the 2 halves of the day measured by clock time. The abbreviation AM stands for the Latin phrase ante meridiem, meaning before noon. The abbreviation PM stands for post meridiem, meaning afternoon. Both abbreviations follow the numerals designating the specific time. Example, my mom works 4 days a week from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. And you can see here how it is abbreviated. A period, M period, P period, M period. Next, we have units of measure. Abbreviations for units of measurement are usually written without periods. However, do use a period with abbreviation for inch, IN period, to prevent confusing it with the word in. Examples, millimeter, kilogram, I don't know what that is, teaspoon, dozen, yard, foot, pound. All of those can be abbreviated unless you're writing text. In regular text, spell out the names of units of measurement, whether they stand alone or they follow a spelled out number or numeral. Such names may be abbreviated in tables and notes when they follow a numeral. For example, in text, the speed limit here is 55 miles per hour. It must be written out in the words, not MPH. The cubicle measured 10 feet, not FT, by 12. In a table, you may abbreviate teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of pepper, TSP, no period. 97 degrees Fahrenheit, F, no period. 12 feet, 6 inches. Inches must have a period even in a table. And then you have 2 ounces of flour, OZ. That's the abbreviation for ounces. All right, let's do exercise 2. We're going to correct the errors in the use of abbreviations. The example, Hillary Clinton was born in Chicago, Illinois. Here they have abbreviated the state Illinois. The correct way to write it out would be Hillary Clinton was born in Chicago, Illinois, and you must write out the word Illinois. All right, Offered Magdi, take the first three, please. Offered Magdi,
Yes, miss.
can you hear me? The first three, please. Read number one. Do you have your book offered?
Miss, I have it, but I don't know the page.
Page 316. Exercise 2. Farah Hashem.
Oh, yes, I found it. I found it.
Okay, number one. What would be the correct way?
Okay. The flight for Montevideo departs at 11:15 a.m. in the morning.
Okay, so how would you correct this?
We should capitalize the D in the parts.
No. You're correcting the errors in the use of abbreviations.
Oh, okay.
There's
We
something
should
in that.
remove the period after the 11:15 a.m.
No, listen to me. You have two things there in this sentence. One of them you do not need. So you need to omit one of them. Which one would it be? You have 11:15 a.m., which is 11:15 in the morning, and then you have the words in the morning. So what are you going to do?
We should remove in the morning.
Yes, you need to omit or delete in the morning because you don't need both of them. All right, number two.
Julius Caesar was assassinated in the Roman Forum in 44 BC.
I just told you what's the rule about BC. It goes where?
It should be like 44 BC.
Yes.
The number before. Yeah.
It goes, BC goes after the number.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number three.
Harun al-Rashid, whose region is associated with the Arabian Nights, ruled as Khalifa of Baghdad from 786 to 809 AD. This should be
Look at AD.
the same as BC.
Yes, but do you know why here? Can you tell me why you would move AD? Who can tell me? No one knows? Hannah,
Yes.
Because it's before a number enough, not after a century.
That's exactly right. Often here you have particular years, 786 to 809. So AD would go in front of 786.
Okay.
Now, if the sentence had century in it, then it would go after it. Okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, Afid. All right, Hannah Yasser, will you do 4 through 6, please?
Yes, of course. The Mississippi River flows from Lake Itzca, MN, all the way to the Gulf of Mexico at Port Eads, LA. MN and LA should be spelled out.
Okay.
Los Angeles and MN, I don't know what is MN.
Okay, MN stands for the state of Minnesota.
Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry, I didn't know it.
No, and here also, Hannah, Port Ease, LA. LA stands for Louisiana.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Los Angeles. Sorry.
That's okay. All
I'm
right,
so
the
sorry.
next
Thank
one.
you.
Number 5.
I will be leaving soon to visit Mr. Nugent on Elm Street in New Paltz in New York. NY should be spelled out New York,
Okay.
not NY. And street should be street, not ST.
Yes, that's correct.
The FBI is the chief investigative branch of the U.S. Department of Justice. Um, Miss, can we abbreviate U.S. Department of Justice to be UDJ?
No, I want you to
USD.
focus. I want you to focus on the FBI.
It should be capital, right?
Yes, because it's an acronym.
Yeah, sorry, I thought like FBI should be capital, but like we were like in abbreviation, so I was confused. Sorry.
Yes, an acronym is an abbreviation for words. In this instance, is Federal Bureau of Investigation. So in text, remember, you can use acronyms. So you would capitalize the FBI with no periods because it's an acronym.
Yes.
Afid Magdi, do you have a question?
No, Miss Sam, I was gonna answer the FBI one.
Okay. Farah Hisham, will you do 7 through 10, please?
Yes, miss. Okay. Number 7, the keynote speaker was Dr. Matthew Villarreal, PH.T. We will remove the period after D.
No. Who can help here? Mahi?
You either remove doctor or remove PhD.
Yes. You cannot use both of them, Farah.
Miss, what's the يعني the real word of the abbreviation PhD?
It's a higher doctorate.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So both of them means doctor. So you don't need the doctor in front of his name and behind his name. You need to omit one of them.
Okay.
Okay, number 8.
Number 8, we will meet at 4 p.m. We will remove the last dot after PM.
Yes, that's
Because there
correct.
are
You
two
only need
dots.
one.
Yes.
Okay, number 9.
Okay. I wrote 56 in the blank labeled height. We will remove in after number 56.
Wait, say it again, Farah. I'm sorry.
I'm saying that we will remove in after number 56.
Why?
because it's repeated.
I wrote 56 inches in the blank labeled height.
Ah, okay. Um,
Mihad, can you help her?
We will put the dot after the in.
Yes, that's exactly right. Because if you don't put a period after in, Farah, it would be confused with the word in. So when you put the period, we know that stands for inches. Okay?
okay.
All right, number 10.
Number 10, G. Washington was the first president of the United States. We will put United States in the abbreviation,
No,
capital U.
look
So
at the word.
we will write George Washington, not
Yes,
G dot.
right. You will write out the word George.
Okay.
Okay? All right, any questions on this part? Laura, do you have a question?
No, I don't have.
Okay,
Miss, I have a question.
yes.
Can you please repeat the answer of number 4 and 5?
Number 4 and 5. 4 is Minnesota, MN. It stands for the state of Minnesota, and you would have to write it out off it. And the LA stands for the state of Louisiana. It has to be written out. Number 5, also you have to write out street, and you must write out New York.
Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. Okay, any other questions? All right, let's do review A. We need to add periods, question marks, or exclamation points where they are needed in the following sentences. Yusuf Afila, will you take the first 3, please?
Okay, Miss. Where are you going to?
Page 317, review A, number 1.
317.
Yes,
Okay.
page 317 in the textbook.
Miss, I don't have the textbook because I'm in Cairo. I didn't get it.
All right. Vamika, will you take 1 through 3, please? Vamika, can you hear me? Hannah Hanny, can you take the first 3?
Yes, Miss.
Thank you.
What a great mark that is. What a great car that is. So we
Yeah,
will add exclamation mark.
yes, exclamation.
Number 2, whose car is that? A question mark.
Correct.
We asked who owned that car, a period.
Yes. Continue, please, Hannah.
Roman troops invaded Britain in 54 BC. B period C.
Yes.
By AD 809, Baghdad was already an important city. A period D period.
Yes.
Dr. period Edward Jenner gave the first vaccination against smallpox in 1796. Doctor period.
Okay. What about the end of the sentence, Hannah?
Dr. Urging, a period.
Yes.
Why do so many children enjoy using computers? A question mark.
Correct.
Please, a comma. Please, comma, explain why so many children enjoy using computers. Period.
Okay. But you don't need a comma after please here, Hannah. Only the period at the end of the sentence.
Okay. When did Alan Keyes run for president? A question mark.
Okay.
And terrific, here's another coin for my collection. A period at the end.
Okay.
And we will decapitalize here.
No, it's okay. But I want you to, okay, read the beginning of the sentence again.
Terrific, here's another coin for my collection. So will be a comma after terrific?
No. Who can help? Anyone know? Jana Gouda?
Comma after here's.
No. Mahi?
Next exclamation point.
I'm sorry, say it
Exclamation
again.
mark.
Where?
Exclamation mark after traffic.
Yes, that's correct. Terrific. Here's another coin from my collection. You see, Hannah?
Yes, miss.
Okay. All right, Sama, do you have a question?
No.
Okay. All right, now let's go to your grammar workbooks, page 208, since we have extra time here. Remember, a statement or declarative sentence is followed by a period. A question or interrogative sentence is followed by a question mark. An exclamation or exclamatory sentence is followed by an exclamation point. And finally, a command or request or imperative sentence is followed by either a period or an exclamation point. A statement: Yo-Yo Ma is a renowned cello player. Question: can we get tickets for the Saturday concert? Exclamation: wow, what a fine musician he is. And a command: please take your seats. That's a request. Stop making that noise. That's a strong command. Okay, so in the following sentences, we're going to add the correct end mark. Bhumika, will you do the first 5, please?
Yes, Miss Lynn, 1 second. The first one, we will add a question mark.
Okay, read the sentence, please.
Okay.
Bhumika, do you have them?
Number 1, where are you going on vacation this summer? Question mark.
Okay.
Otto Persky asked for a recount of votes. Period. Number 3, address this letter to your grandmother. Period. Number 4, she lives on Mulberry Lane next to my aunt. Period. Number 5, watch out for that truck. Exclamation mark.
Okay.
Number 6, Roberto yelled for help. Exclamation mark. Number 7, what time does the bus from Detroit arrive? Question mark. Number 8, is that convenient for you? Question mark. Number 9, what a beautiful sunset. Period. Number 10, the package weighted twice as much after being wrapped. Period.
Okay, go back to number 6 and to number 9.
Number 6, Roberto yelled for help! Exclamation mark.
Why?
Because he yelled for help.
Is he yelling for help? As in help?
Period.
Yes. Okay, now go to number 9.
Number 9, what a beautiful sunset! Exclamation mark.
Yes. What a beautiful sunset! Exclamation. All right, Krish, can you do the next 5, please?
Yes, please. At page 208, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I missed from 5 to 15, yes?
11 to 15, yes.
Okay. It must be the declarative period.
Read the sentence, please, Krish.
Okay. Chinese Americans have made an important contribution to our society. It's a period.
Okay.
What time Prajam Connie Chung presented? Exclamation mark.
Yes.
Maya Lin designed the Veterans Memorial. Period.
Yes.
Have you heard about buildings designed by the architect IMP? Question mark.
Okay.
I like East buildings of the National Gallery of Art. Period.
Good. Thank you, Chris. Good job.
Okay.
All right, on the next page, 209, abbreviations. Remember, an abbreviation is a shortened form of a word or word group. Abbreviate given names only if the person is most commonly known by the abbreviated form of the name. Abbreviate social titles, whether used before the full name or before the last name alone. You may abbreviate civil and military titles used before full names or before initials and last names. Spell such titles out before last names used alone. And finally, abbreviate titles and academic degrees that follow proper nouns. And as you can see, the examples there. All right, and exercise A, you're going to add periods where necessary.
Is gonna answer?
Go ahead.
Okay. We'll put a period after Mr.
Okay.
We'll put a period after Jean.
Okay, which stands for general. Anything else there?
We'll put after P.
Yes.
Okay. And we will put period after Sir.
Senior.
Senior.
Number 3, Yusuf, SR here stands for senior. Robert James Senior.
We'll put out the senior. Or
so you would put your period where in number 3?
we'll put it after senior.
Yes. Okay, number 4.
We will put it after MD.
Okay, so you would add 1 period at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, what does MD stand for?
MD.
Remember, I told you before it stands for medical doctor.
We'll put it after medical doctor.
But you also need one after the M because M stands for medical, D stands for doctor. So you need a period after the M and also one after the D.
Okay.
Okay. All right, number 5.
We will put after doctor.
Yes. Good job. Thank you, Yusuf.
Okay.
All right. Exercise B. We're going to tell what needs to be abbreviated correctly. Jenna, will you take the first 5, 6 through 10, please?
Okay. 6. We'll capitalize W and E and V and put a period after the W and after the E.
And what are you going to do about the B?
Period after the V?
Yes, because those 3 initials stand for 3 names that he has, Jenna. So you have to abbreviate each name. Okay?
Okay.
All right, number 7.
We'll put a period after sen,
Yeah, what does SEN stand for?
senator.
Yes.
We'll abbreviate this name to G.C.
No.
We'll put a period after Gen.
Yes, because what does this stand for? Do you know?
No. General.
Yes, very good.
Okay. We'll abbreviate Mr. to M.R. M capital dot period after R.
Wait, say it again.
Mr. Campbell. Will abbreviate Mr. to M.R. period after
Yes, MR period.
R. For 10, we will put a period after E and after B.
Yes, correct. Continue.
Okay. For 11, we will put a period after call.
Okay, what do you think COL stands for?
I don't know.
Does anyone know?
Colonel.
Yeah, a colonel. It's a military title, Jenna.
Okay.
Okay. All right, number 12.
We'll put a period after SR, sir.
Wait, what does SR stand for?
Senior.
Yes. So you're right, you do put a period after senior, and it stands for senior, not sir, okay?
Okay.
All right, number 13.
We'll put a period after doctor.
Correct,
14, put a period after Mrs.
correct,
And for 15, we'll abbreviate medical doctor to MD and put a period between after M and after D.
correct. Good job, thank you, Jenna.
You're welcome.
Okay, on the next page, 210. An acronym is a word formed from the first or first few letters of a series of words. They are written without periods. Examples, UCLA stands for the University of California at Los Angeles. SPCA, Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Remember, after spelling out the first use of the names of agencies and organizations, abbreviate these names and other things commonly known by their acronyms. Example, New Hope Education and Placement Center. The acronym would be NHEPC. All right. Mihad, would you do the first 5, please?
Yes, miss. The first one will be central processing unit will be CPU.
Yes, would you read the sentences, please, Mihad?
We installed a new sound card in the central processing unit. Central processing unit will be CPU.
Correct.
Our class has just learned about the Central Intelligence Agency. Central Intelligence Agency will be CIA.
Correct.
The University of New Orleans libraries are excellent. The University of New Orleans libraries will be 1 minute. The University of New Orleans will be UNO.
Correct.
Did you buy more random access memory for your computer? Random access memory will be RAM.
Correct.
The Food and Drug Administration provided helpful statistics. Food and Drug Administration will be FDA.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Mihad. All right, Della, will you do 6 through 10, please?
Okay. My report on the North Atlantic Treaty Organization is finished.
What words in this sentence would you turn into an acronym?
For number 6, North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
Okay, so how would you write it?
I wrote it as
Remember, an acronym is just the first letters of each word. So here you would write it capital N, capital A.
Capital A, capital T, capital O.
Yes, NATO. All right, number 7.
Number 7, we would change housing and urban development.
To what?
To the H capital and the U in urban and the D in development.
Yes.
8, Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI.
Yes.
9, UN.
Yes.
United Nations. 10, AMA.
Yes.
American Medical Association.
Good job. Thank you. All right. Are there any questions about acronyms? Does everyone understand what an acronym is and when to use it? Okay.
Yes.
All right. If there are no questions, that will end today's session. Make sure you check your assignments. We've already completed the grammar basically, but you still have assignments. Check it, please. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Bye, Miss Lynn.
Bye, Darwin.